I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach. I don't have enough time to read that, come on. Welcome to the long dark. I am stuck somewhere in Canada, of all places. And my job is to survive. Which is easier said than done. My settings are in the description, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Pleasant Valley start location. And we're going to see how long it takes me to die. I already see some houses. I also see a mine very nearby. But let's not... That will take me out of the area, I think. And I just got here, so... You know, let's be careful. I'm not going to descend from that way because it'll probably kill me. I gotta find some kind of house or some kind of shelter that I can hunker down in, is probably what I'm trying to say. And get some food and just generally survive. It's very cold at the moment. I'm already going down at 3 pips, so I better get a shift done. But with a sign already here, and with my legs already ready to snap because of the descent speed, I had better quickly get a move on to where I need. So what do we got? This is to a mining road. Alright, that makes sense. I've got some reference at least. I'm gonna pick up as many sticks as I can. And I really need to find something. I can't believe how friggin' cold it is. I came in at dawn, and I gave myself some clear weather so I didn't... My first attempt at this, I began in the night in a blizzard, which was not ideal. So, I've given myself a little bit of grace to begin with, including from predators. But barring that... Oh, and I also don't have cabin fever on. Barring that, I'm on the stalker difficulty. This cabin fever is nonsense. I don't think I went the right way. Now, I saw a house over there. I probably should have tried to go towards it. But I'm looking at something that looks a little bit regular. And I'm following this sort of ice flow. It's a road. I think it's a road. It's what was a road. Or what... Yeah, no, what was a road. So it looks like we got some fencing, some electrical poles. I'm going to start getting some hypothermia risk, but that's to be expected at the beginning of a game. We've got some... No trespassing mining road. Alright, I know where I am. Alright, I'm taking this way. It doesn't look like there's much that way. Now I have a hypothermia risk. I'm not wearing much, am I? Come on. I'm just gonna try to find a house. I better do that quickly. I'm out of stamina. I can't run any further. Come on. Or maybe I just build a fire. Right here. But if I follow these power cables, I should get somewhere. See, there's a bunch of houses right there. That's where I'm headed. I just gotta hope I don't die of hypothermia before I get there. Can I cross the... I think I can do a little cheeky crossing of the river. Take a shortcut. You know. Once I'm inside, I can find a stove and warm up a little bit. I've got to find a bunch of tools. I've got to collect more sticks. I'm going to need reclaimed wood. I'm going to need a whole bunch of stuff. It's never ending. Luckily, the rest of my stats, if I'm not too worried about the fact that I'm going to freeze to death, the rest of my stats are pretty good. Now, I'm hoping this river will take my weight. There's a deer. I want to eat it later. Okay, the river does take my weight. Off he bounds. Oh, there was houses right next to me. I'll search these all later. I'm gonna head for the big house. Thompson's Crossing. If I had a gun, let's quickly get inside. Whew. Cold. It's not much warmer in here either, but it's at least there's a possibility of a fire. And actually, there's a stove right here. So let's start with that. Quickly make a fire. I've got a 40% chance to succeed. And apart from using some accelerant, I'll just take the 55% chance. 40% base start plus with the tinder and everything. I'll, you know, flip the coin. Don't use the accelerant unless it's outside and I'm desperate for it. I can always start again. Bollocks. I ran out of tinder. Shit. Where do I get tinder from? You break some of that down. I can see wood in there. Some cedar firewood. I need some tinder. I need some tinder. I tried to jump. There is no jumping in this game. I'm genuinely, like, really cold. I've got to get this fire started, but I'm out of tinder plugs. Oh, what is it? It's paper or something. Fire log is good. If I put that on... If I add it, just put on a few extra layers... Will that warm me up enough? I already checked that bag. That's going to be a problem. I'll put on some extra socks. If I just bundle up a bit more, maybe it'll make me a little warmer. Enough to survive. Ha! Newsprint. Some rifle cartridges. That's fine. Some painkillers is good. I won't break that down until I've warmed up this community center yet. Now that, I should be able to break that... Is it crafting? I should be able to break that into tinder plugs, so... A stick... Okay. Give me 5 minutes. I'll lose a... You know, a bit of time. But I need to warm up. Flip the coin again. I'll take some charcoal, I suppose, as well. I'm going to get the stove going, not the fireplace. Because I can cook stuff on this. I don't think I can cook stuff on the fireplace. I can cook 6. I got 6 slots. You'd think only 4 would be heated from that fire. There she goes. Okay. Let's quickly add the fire log. And that will warm me up. I am no longer in immediate danger of dying. Now I can calm down and start looking for food. Like, for instance, this can of dog food. Delicious, delicious dog food. I think this looks like base camp for at least a day or 2. Nothing in the fridge. Moldy rabbit. Could I eat that? Is it gonna be... I'm gonna leave that. Oh, that's only going to cause more harm than good. Tin of sardines by a company called Last Resort. That's helpful. So, if you don't know what The Long Dark is, it's a very, very intense survival game. Realistic, relatively speaking. I mean, there's a magnetic storm that's made all the electrics not work. Ooh, maple syrup. That's a lot of calories. And very Canadian. But apart from that, everything's just, you're stuck in the wilderness. There are no zombies. There are no, you know, eldritch horrors. It's just you and nature. And a series of small Canadian towns that you're trying to survive in. Not to mention the weather. Now, as an Australian, the idea of things being this cold is frankly anathemic. Cooking pot. I'll take it, but I'm gonna place that there, because I might find something to do with that. I can cook water. So yeah, let's cook some water while we've got the fire going. I checked all that. I checked all that. So I'm not used to the cold. I can barely imagine what it must be like in this climate. Where I live at the moment is a lot colder than where I grew up. Magnifying lens. That can start fires. But, I can't, I'm not, like, I've seen snow maybe 3 times in my life. So, I'm very out of my element, personally. Alright, so the cooking pot is good. That'll let me cook a bunch of water. Now, that fire should work even if I'm over here, right? Yeah. So a bit more of this area. There's a little desk, some newsprint. I'll probably break all this down for tinder, and I'd better break the other newsprint I found down now while I've got some warmth going. Some mittens. Some wood matches are very good. Let's check the filing cabinet. It's a lot of this. In case you're wondering, it's a lot of searching through filing cabinets and them being inevitably empty. And a weirdly large amount of ammunition for what seems to amount to some kind of general community room. Some kind of community center. Okay, there's some stuff on the stage here. I can actually get, well, kind of get on here. There's an orange soda. Decent work gloves, that'll be good. Curtains I can also break down. A lot of this I will probably break down for resources. That's how you'd get up here through the side. Alright, so it's a sort of stage area, speech place. I keep hitting tab annoyingly to open my inventory, but I can't. My hypothermia risk should be going down. Let's quickly have a look at that. What do we got? Plus 0.4 degrees. These ones are probably better, so I'll take the 0.8. I'll take the big stupid gloves. I've got something on my head would be nice. 32 minutes until that's melted, then it's got to become potable. Which is a funny word. It is a community hall. Okay. Oh, can opener. Right off the bat, that's lovely. Can openers save your food when you've got cans. Which isn't surprising. Right. I'm going to start by... Checked all that. I'm going to start by breaking down some stuff. What can I break down? We've got some more wool mittens. Some more accelerant. That's wonderful. Island gardens for island people. Grow local. Healed hypothermia risk. Today's going all my way. Okay, so I'm going to spend 10 minutes and 38 calories breaking this down for cloth. That'll be good for bandages when I need it. I better keep an eye on my fire. Make sure that's still... I don't want to overboil my snow. Let's also go to crafting and... Oh no, I've got to turn the cloth into bandages. But for the time being, I'm going to turn the 2 newsprints, spending 20 minutes, into tinder. Now that's gotten non-potable water, so I know another 48 minutes before that's drinkable. I'm rubbish at everything, and I've got to look outside. 46 minutes, I'm wondering whether I should wait for that. Well, I'll have a look outside. I've got 3/4 of an hour before I have to be back. Otherwise my water will boil off. It won't burn, obviously it's water, but it'll boil away, and I won't have any water. I'm gonna have a little look over on the other side of the hill here. I shouldn't, the other side of the road. I shouldn't be too long. Searching metal containers for literally anything. Food. Well, granola bars. Anything. Hatchets. Guns. If it might theoretically help me, I want it. And open door here. I'm going to check the cars first. Oh, I didn't check the trunk. I need a pry bar for that. I don't think I've ever seen anything in these visors, but you can check them. There's sometimes stuff in the back seat, but I rarely also check that because I'm in a bit of a hurry. Icebox. Alright, let's head inside real quick. Still cold in here, but that's alright. I got time. There's a bunch of soda in here. I want that. Energy. This stuff. Why won't this open more? Come on. Be reasonable. Spray paint is good. I can use that to check what I've checked. Peanut butter is amazing. It's the best food. Probably the best thing ever invented. I love peanut butter. Water is good. Some more soda. How am I doing in terms of weight? I got a bunch of space, so let's just keep picking stuff up. some ragged wool socks, an extra sewing kit, some medical supplies, with a bandage in, a microwave which is definitely empty, a tin of coffee. I can make a pot of coffee. Oh my god, I'd kill for a coffee. The music has just started up, worryingly. Okay, that's everything in the store. Now, that spray can... Hold on, there's pork and beans here. So I won't starve immediately. Now, what I can do, now that I've searched this... It's a bit windier out here, I better hurry up. Is go to, what is it? Navigation, spray paint. And... confirm that I've searched it. So if I print an X on the door, I'll know not to come back here and waste my time looking in here, because it's empty. But I'd better head the fuck back to the community hall. Come on. Otherwise I'm gonna freeze to death. I was at hypothermia risk very briefly, but that should become better very quickly. My water should be done by now. Almost boiled off. Water unsafe. Oh no, I have 7 minutes until boiled. That was close. There's a recycled can, which is good. I'm gonna place some food here. I think... How hungry am I? Not hungry, really, but I've got some room for food. I've got the dusty pork and beans. It's only gonna get worse. I've got the can open, which means I can enjoy all of it. And 14 minutes, I will have a nice, lovely, warm, dusty pork and beans. And that's just dandy. My stove will be out in... shortly. I can add sticks to it, but I better look for firewood. Okay, potable water, potable water, not portable. Well, it is also portable, but it's potable water, and it will boil off in a certain amount of time. That means I don't have it, and I've got plenty of drinkable water. That's heavy. Water is the heaviest thing I've got. But I've got plenty of soda on me, and that will keep me going as well. That'll give me some fluids, and that'll give me some delicious calories as well. Sugar and all that. I got some leather shoes. They're preferable to the pair I'm currently wearing. I think I've got some ragged leather shoes, or also ragged leather shoes. I'm not really dressed for this occasion, am I? Where was I headed to? Well, that's there. I should put those down, actually. God, I'm gonna... back. No, I'm gonna wear the slightly better pair. And I'm going to drop that. Anything else I don't need? I don't think I can... I think I can drop that. 4 pieces of charcoal. I got a bedroll, but frankly, I'm swimming in bedrolls around here. I can't cut up these rugs. Bit of a shame. They'll be burned shortly, so let's just quickly eat it. I think with food, sometimes it's best to just make them be calories. Just get them in my belly. But I'm about to run out of... fire, so I'd like to break down this chair, but it's going to take me an hour to get 3 reclaimed wood, because I don't have a hatchet. Which is less than ideal. I can tear these curtains down for cloth. Oh, more accelerant. Missed that the first time. I can tear these down for cloth, but all I'll end up doing if I try to keep this going is basically throw sticks into it, and I'd rather not spend my sticks. I'd rather... Can I put this... This looks like a perfectly good burnable chopping block. Let's look outside. There might be some firewood elsewhere. I got a bit of time. Not much, but I've got a plus from being warmed up by those pork and beans. No, can't go down into the cellar. I'm gonna pop over here. There might be some cedar firewood. There might be some reclaimed wood somewhere. Yes, like that. That's what I'm looking for. Fleece mittens. A book. This is what I was kind of looking for. God, it's cold. More accelerant. I wonder if I can save the fire, but it's probably already gone out. God, it's loud. I went out. I saved it. I got another 42 minutes. Let's head back out and see if we can find some more wood to keep that fire going for a few more hours yet. Some cedar firewood. Anything, frankly. Not the best weather to have been going out in. A reishi mushroom. No, not a clue. I don't really like mushrooms, so I got no idea if that's a real one. Oh, fuck, it's cold. Okay, I'm warming up a little bit in here. Ah, good. Firewood, some cardboard matches. Alright, this is good. Loads of matches. Use print roll. Orange soda. I don't need the scrap metal. I'll leave that for now, because that's just going to be weighing me down. And it'll be heavy. Alright, this was good. This was very good. Don't know what happened here, but a bunch of stuff fell over. I'd stay to investigate, but at the moment I'm in a rush to just find as much wood and burnable items as I humanly can. Because that fire isn't going to last much longer. And if it goes out, I have to roll the dice a bit more to get it back on. Ah, that's perfect. A ragged hoodie means I can be a little warmer. So I can wear 2 shirts. So I'm putting that ragged hoodie over my undershirt. Ragged driving gloves. They can stay. I don't need them. Here's a nice little house. Requires a hatchet to break down. More soda. That's the table. Leave the recycled can. I'll have plenty of those. Every can you open, you get a recycled can back, obviously. And you use that recycled can. More maple syrup. My heat is supposed to be going up, but it looks like it's going down to me. I gotta drink some water soon. Some lantern fuel. Don't have a lantern, but if I do have a lantern, I'll have some. Lantern fuel for it. One quick check upstairs. Check the drawers. I didn't mark that last place I'd been to, but I wasn't sure if I'd finished looking through it. Book I can burn. I love burning books. One wool shirt, but I think I'm already got 2 warmer pieces of clothing on. I'd love to search a bit more, but I might come back here. Mostly to break stuff down. Back to the community center. Fast as you can. He does get a bound on, admittedly. Appreciate that. Ah. 2 minutes to spare. Add that. Add the cedar firewood. Okay. My warming up has expired, but this should be a lot warmer. 18 degrees Celsius. I've searched that. There is a rotten rabbit in it. Okay, my energy is okay. I'm not done yet, but I'm gonna try and wait out this friggin' storm. So... I need to drink some water, and I'm going to, by just doing that. I've got lots of sodas. In fact, I should start putting these down. Or drink the worst of them. I've got 3 liters of potable water. Well, you know, I should drink the worst first, because they're going to go bad earlier. Soda doesn't go bad. Soft drink. Now that gives me a little bit of calories, too. Which is good. Drink the other one. So that keeps me going. My temperature is going up much faster now. Music's gone all weird. Alright, and the amount I can carry goes down as I get more tired. I can't stay here forever. Eventually I'm going to consume the supplies of the region. I'm going to have to move onwards. But for the time being, this is sort of a base camp for me. Now, it was dawn when I started, so it won't be dark for a while yet. So I don't necessarily need to sleep immediately. But I can't just stay there. See, this is, by the way, why you mark things. Because I have no idea if I've checked this house yet. I'll know shortly. This is definitely new. I will leave that can opener. I only need one until my current one breaks. In which case I'll need another one. Cedar firewood. Okay. Toaster. Need a hacksaw to break that down. The microwave has a cup of coffee in it. That's going to be cold, but screw it. I'll drink it. That'll do something for my energy, surely. Reducing my fatigue is good. Some herbal tea. That has some benefits. And tea is just nice. I have been told by people who like tea. It's just a constant panic of trying to maintain, like, trying to keep yourself ahead of the curve. Because it's so easy to fall behind and then you just get swamped by all the problems. You run out of food and you can't find food quickly. You starve. You know, and that's it. Can't find any books or anything to burn. Good luck. You get a bite and you don't have painkillers or antibiotics on you. I got a lot of painkillers on me, so, you know. Shouldn't be a problem. For now. I'm not sure am I doing with painkillers. This has been pretty nice. This area is supposed... I've got so many painkillers on me. I've even got antibiotics and some energy drink. Yeah, this area was supposed to be for advanced players, but I seem to have gotten a good start. It does help that I gave myself a couple of advantages in the first day. By saying that you couldn't start me in a blizzard. Still. Check that. You know. I've had far more harrowing beginnings than this. Climbing socks. In the shower. Those are going to be wet. Ew. Wet socks. Okay. I'm going to consider this searched. But breaking down doesn't count. There's a backyard here, so I'll have a look around here just in case there's something. I mean, I'd like to break down those sticks, but not in this weather. We'll grab more anyway. Big ones you can't just pick up. That one needs to be broken down. That'll be 10 minutes, and in this weather, that's a death sentence. Maybe that's an overstatement, but it's not good. Cedar firewood is too good to miss. It's even worth a bit of a hypothermia risk, just to be absolutely sure. Supply bin is empty. Typical. And it's not a supply bin. I tried to... Oh, I'm getting wet as well because of the frickin' snowstorm. Now I've got a frostbite risk as well as my hypothermia risk. Frostbite... Hypothermia will go away if I get hypothermia, it's not the end of the world. If I get frostbite, it's permanent, I think. I just need this fire to last all night, or at the very least. I think I'll be warm enough in my bed, even if the fire runs out. Of course, the problem is, now my clothes have become rather sodden. Now that'll go away over time. Double check I have nothing else I've got to wear. Except for socks. I picked up some climbing socks. See, these are better. So I'll just swap that out. And I'll wear these worn wool socks. That should give me slightly increased temperature. Resilience. I don't know what time it is. Do these clocks work? I don't think they do. No, all the electronics are broken. So I guess it's just a matter of sitting here and waiting until this bloody storm goes away. I'm busy myself with things I could be doing, like looking in this microwave, which is empty. Or maybe breaking down a bit more cloth or doing a little crafting. Oh, that certainly sounds a lot less harrowing out there. I'm carrying too much stuff. Let's have a look. What don't I need to be carrying right at this moment? What's the heaviest? Sort by weight? No. How do I do that? There we go. Sort by weight. Obviously, the sticks are quite... the water's quite heavy, so I can actually drop, say, 2 liters... Have 1 liter on hand, 2 liters back on the ground here. Now, they'll be in bottles, but if I hit... What is it? Ah. So, yeah, I better actually keep that going. Put a chunk of cedar firewood in there. There was a way to do that. Right-click. I can pick up the bottles and move them into a slightly better location on the bench, for instance. Or I could just put them away in, like, the fridge or something. But, come on. A little bit of green. There we go. That puts that away. That's 2 kilograms, so I don't have to carry around with me. These books. They can sit here and be used as firewood later. Really can't put a book on top of another book? I'll burn it, then. Burn that remaining book. I got a bunch of firewood, which is probably heavy as well. I haven't got much that I'm not actively using, apart from all my bloody soft drinks. Keep that. I'll keep 1 jug of maple syrup on me, because that'll keep me going for a while. It's got a lot of calories. I'll keep the peanut butter with me. I've got 3 cans. I only need 1, really. Okay. It's basically making a massive mess. Let me clean up. Okay. It'll give me a bit more time. Though I don't know if I should really be spending so much wood, but I need somewhere to retreat to. Let's head back out now that my temperature's back at full. I won't last very long, but, you know. Fortune comes to he who dares, or whatever. Something along those lines basically means I gotta try to actually accomplish something physically. Some more sticks are good. Now, there was a little house I went past. I wasn't really looking at it. Here it is. I think it's more of a fishing dock, and the deer, of course. I'll deal with him later. Oh, it's just a dead man. Okay, well, that's a shame. That's not really useful to me, a corpse. Might have something on him. Some antibiotics. Alright, I'll take it. You know. Never know when that could come in handy. These boats aren't. Now, wolves won't show up till tomorrow. There is, however, a church over here, but I'll come to that. What's that noise? Granola bar. There's a fire barrel. That's for later. It's not. I'm not taking that out here in any case. These swings are not of use to me either. There's a church. Bit of a long shot, frankly. This What's up here? Foreclosed, bank-owned property. Oh. Guy lost his house, but didn't do much worse than anyone else in this town. Alright, I got 10 kilos worth of space. I suck at inventory management in this game. I'm always running heavy on space and just not having enough, like, weight left. Some chips. A book. Another book. I'm guessing there's a particular book. It doesn't say, I can't really see Holy Bible on it, but I'm guessing these are Bibles, and I'm guessing I can burn them. A wool scarf I think I can wear. Can I not wear that? Yes. Wear that. I need something on my head. My head's going to be really cold. See, this one's definitely a Bible, right? It's on the altar. I don't know if I should burn that. Like, am I that concerned about firewood that I'm prepared to piss off God? Of any kind of fuel? I'll take wood. God will just have to grin and bear it. Like I take the clearly obvious Bible and come back in here for more books to burn. More Bibles to burn. Let's be completely clear of what I'm exactly doing. I've sort of slightly lost. Go in here. I don't know if I went in here. I think I did. Yes, I recognize this place. There's some scrap metal here, but there's nothing immediately useful. I probably will not go back for the scrap metal, but let's make sure we mark it. I should mark it on both doors, but hopefully I'll be able to tell. Church, this, I think, therefore, by extension, I've checked this house. Yeah. I mean, there might be more stuff in here, but I better mark it. That's for later me to worry about. There we go. I've got to make a map soon. I've got the charcoal for it. Just waiting for a slightly warmer moment. There's just not much here. I mean, there are some pallets I can break down later. There's some stuff on the other side of the river. I think I've got a bit of time. The temperature is not going down too fast. It's starting to get late. I'm going to find a nice perch. And do a little bit of map making. About right here. This looks like a good place to do it. It's a nice clear moment. Gives me a nice bit of area. And there are some houses on the other side of Thompson's Crossing, on the other side of the bridge. But I'm very quickly going to use... Well, I pretty much have. There's not much else here. I'll check the other side, and then I think I've got to move on. I've got to find a more secure location. This isn't it. And when the wolves come, I don't want to necessarily be here. It's not particularly worse than anywhere else, but I feel like I want to be in an open area. I got a lot of sticks. Then a few extra of those. I'd call that a relative success. Once it gets dark, I'll probably go to sleep. Check out those remaining houses tomorrow, and then see where the future takes us, where we can go. Yeah. Just keep myself warm. Wait a moment. mind, of course it was empty. I'm gonna make myself a nice herbal tea while I've got the time. Delicious. Use a little bit of water. I got a liter on hand. Frankly, I should have more than 1 liter. I don't know if there's a rule of how much water you should have with you in a survival location. 2 liters probably sounds good. That's about as much as you need in a day. 2 liters of drinking water. Isn't it? Something like that. In fairness, I've got all the soda, so that's pretty good. I should be able to burn this. I absolutely should be able to burn the chopping block. They burn, right? I'm sure it's wood. It'll burn. Take these, we'll burn it later. A nice, delicious herbal tea, and that should... almost buggered that one up. That should do something. What is the effects of a herbal tea? Hot minor will give me rest. I'll do something for my water in any case. Pick that up. I'm definitely going to want that cooking pot when I strike out, but just not just yet. So I'll drop that again. Imagine it's quite heavy. It's only 1 kilogram. I suppose stainless steel. Don't forget that. Do I have time to search across the house, across the river? While I'm warmed up. It's pretty good. I mean, I haven't got much energy for carrying too much stuff, but given the prevailing conditions, I'm not going to get as good a time as this. I mean, who knows? I could wake up tomorrow morning. It could be a devastating storm. Then where would I be? Cold. I'd be cold. Need a crowbar. Let's check the vehicles. Granola bars are often in the glove box, but none on this occasion. There's no... I swear to God, I've never seen anything under those visors. This has been foreclosed as well. I don't know if I've ever seen anything in the mailboxes either. Well, I know this one's broken. Who? This might be some kind of granny flat or something? It just looks like it's in a weird place. Like, you're way off the road here. I shouldn't be running so much. Look in the back. I'm actually warm enough in these cars. Leave that. Don't need more fleece mittens. I've got 2 just sitting there in the community hall. There may be some cedar firewood, at least. No axes? I mean, if this looks like a logging camp of some description, you'd think there'd be an axe around here somewhere. So I can't break down anything substantial. Like these pallets, for instance. That'd be fantastic for a fire. Just gotta take what I'm given. Found a can opener early on, so things are looking relatively my way. I've got a bit of time, so before I do go anywhere, I am going to climb up on that rock and get another surveillance done. I wonder if there's anything on the end of that ridge, but I don't want to just walk off in the wilderness. I'd better follow the road. Just watch myself. I could easily snap a leg. Actually, that's becoming an increasing possibility. Don't run. An ankle sprain is a real problem. Navigation. Charcoal. Survey local area. I am now desperately tired. That gives me a little bit of extra. That actually didn't help me much at all. I'm now very tired, and given where I've parked myself, I'm in quite... And now I'm overweight, weighted down. I'm in a very good chance... I've given myself a very good chance to hurt myself coming off that hill. Luckily, that was okay, but I better hurry up and get myself back to the community center. Load in the remaining books, and then see if I stay warm over the night. I should be. It's not that cold right now, but it'll, you know, it's had the whole day with the sun to warm up, then it'll be nighttime and everything will get cold, and it'll be absolutely freezing bloody cold in the morning. So I've got that to look forward to. Fire's out. But it's warm enough here, and I have got proper, like, beds. As in, not just a bedroll, so that should give me a decent amount of warmth. I'm gonna eat something. Like, for instance... what's the best bet here? Some dog food? Or some banged up pickled, pinnacle peaches. For some reason I thought it was pineapples. A little bit of banged up, never hurt anyone. That'll keep me going over the night. That's dinner. Some peaches. And then I'm gonna sleep... Well, let's call it 9 hours. It's a long time. But hopefully I should wake up... I'm terrible at this. Hopefully I should wake up in the actual bloody morning. It's still a nice... temperature. I've survived 20... No, it's not in the morning. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Luckily, I've got some matches. Okay. At least I'm fairly, like, awake now. Thinking. If I start this fire... Plenty of tinder plugs. I've got some... I'll use a stick. No. What's the best thing to use? Books, apparently. That'll give me a bit of light. I haven't found a lantern. Piss. Try that again. There we go, that's more like it. Ooh, I need a drink. Thirsty. Drink the remainder of my water. Alright, that's all I had. Where's the... hang on. Let's pick that up. It's still very early in the morning. I got very little light. I'll burn another book. And maybe 3 sticks. Oh, I took a torch. I didn't actually... Well, actually, that's not a bad thing. But I still want to... I still want to add some sticks. Okay. Let's have a look at what this morning is going to bring us. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Now, I think, broadly, I want to head this way. I don't actually know where I'm going. I don't know these maps well enough. But something tells me that that direction is a good direction to go. Actually, nothing tells me that. The more I look at it, the more foreboding it seems. So really, I feel like I've got 2 options. Back across and over that into the sort of wilderness area. I'm hope to stumble across some kind of farm. Or, that way, follow the road down. And try not to get eaten by any wolves who are now howling, and it might be over the grace period. So, yeah, we've got options. Not very amazing options. I'm going to wait till it's a bit brighter. You know. But I'm going to have to think about that. Long and hard.